Armenians are a musical people, and much of Armenian music has an undertone of war and persecution. During the Second Karabakh War in 2020, we heard battle-hardy songs as soldiers prepared for battle, and in the White Cathedral of Shushi, we saw a lone cellist playing amongst the rubble. But one genre one might not oftentimes associate with Nagorno-Karabakh is rap. But young rappers too are incorporating the experience of conflict and invasion into their music. Taleen Babayan travelled to Artsakh to meet local rappers and together made a short film, Rapping Under Fire, about these men who are dropping bars in the unrecognized republic. They started filming in 2017 and focused on 3 young men, Spartak, Erik and Lyovka.
So the roots of the short documentary Rapping Under Fire date back to 2017. When I was in Armenia, I came across Spartak's video called Yertum, and it was about soldiers taking the oath to serve their country. So I was very intrigued by this, and I got in touch with him. And I thought this would be a great idea to showcase the spirit of the people in Artsakh. I just through that song, just through his eyes and his demeanor, I could tell just how connected and tied they are to their lands. And I spent, a week with them, with our crew, and the way that they wanted to make change, they wanted to create change through music, but through a different genre, through rap.
Valery Ghazaryan, who goes by Lyovka, has been making headway in the Armenian rap scene. In 2019, his release, Tun Tarek, about a soldier's journey back home from the front, was a big hit. After he met Taleen, he decided to work with her and help with this new film.
To be honest, I wanted to partake in the project and found it important because we need to speak up about the issues in Artsakh using any platform. For me, it was important to speak up about these issues through this genre. And Taleen, to be honest, left a really good impression on us from our very first meeting. She's very warm and we became friends. She was a great help during the war, assisting 12 families who lost their homes due to the war, even helping to pay their rent in Armenia for more than 4 months.
Along with Lyovka, Spartak too took it upon himself to show Taleen this world of Artsakh rap. He thinks that rap music was made even richer, in a sense, by the experience of conflict.
To tell you the truth, the scene was more or less active among the youth. Many tried, some made it on the scene, some didn't. Before that, it didn't exist. Before the war, it was a normal scene. There were issues regarding opportunities. Otherwise, many had talent but couldn't realize their potential due to a lack of opportunities. If we say this war affected, let's put affected in brackets, because it was more of a catalyst. If you raise these issues through rap, this is the time to do so. Because all these things that happened during the war need to be spoken about, out loud. In general, the war was a catalyst that brought new topics for rappers to cover.
What compelled me the most is how raw their rap music was, and also how they basically had no resources and they did everything themselves A to Z. What I liked was that it wasn't polished. It wasn't held to these standards of perfection. They were able to create without having that much of a concern in terms of it being perfect. What the importance of the message was, we are here and we're expressing ourselves in this new way, and we are encouraging the next generation. They also were mentoring a young woman. She was a teenager, first female rapper in Artsakh, we can say. We also interviewed her as well. So much of Spartak, Valery, and Erik's music and their lyrics is naturally tied to Artsakh and the experiences they had growing up during the 92 war. Even during the war, and it was very tragic. Valery lost their home. Spartak still has his, and they went back. They're still there, and he has a child, and he said the same thing. Well, I'm not going to leave.
An independent distributor called Indie Pix picked up the film, and it's also available on Amazon Prime. And so this facet of Armenian culture is not the most mainstream, for now, but the desire to express and convey the realities of Artsakh through a music art form is very real and ancient in its own right.